Hello, this is Pagan MC, and welcome back to the RuneGlade server. I think I'm at one of the most beautiful places that Minecraft has ever added to the game. I'm currently in a flower forest, and a little temporary, funny looking shack in the distance is just my little base. On the base I've been doing back at spawn, I've always liked to use flowers, you know, to smarten things up, add a bit of colour. So I put in, I've already looked around for a flower forest and I couldn't find one. So I put in our Skype chat, did anyone know of one? And Pal came through, absolutely brilliant, and he'd come across two. One of them he already wanted, and the other one could do whatever I wanted with. So I'm building a flower farm. And initially, if you've ever seen a flower farm, generally, it kind of wrecks this nice area. And this was Pal's idea, and I'd never thought about it. Why didn't I put the flower farm underground? So, but first off, if anyone's unfamiliar, oh, please say I have some bone meal here. Oh, I don't have any bone meal to show you. Anyway, all of these here are all bone mealed plants, flowers. So, I don't know, you first come into the area and there's the allium there. And that's how it's been generated as the land generates. So if you were to take it up and then bone meal the ground, you then might get something else will grow. Well, actually it was about here somewhere. Plants, well, the flowers that you get when you bone meal the area will always respawn back on that exact same block again. And on this position, from bedrock right up to the height limit, it will always be allium in this spot every time I bone meal it. So what I did, I cleared out the whole area. Well, I first marked out, using the F3 in the flower forest biome, I marked out the limit of the biome. It's actually very small. Only comes up around here, a little bit to that first tree, first little hill, and around. Got rid of all the flowers, bone mealed the entire area to see what blocks on everything, and then went underground. This is nowhere finished yet. Oh, this is where I put the portal. It's now in the way. And I was testing here just with the bone meal to make sure. And these same plants are blocked off now. Are identical spawn. I've spawned up there as well. Like I said, this is still a work in progress. We'll have water that will come out the back. These are like 7 long, and water goes for 8, so then it'll drop down the next step. You can see where I've dug it out here, and I'm going to dig it all out. Just because I wanted flowers, and this is just a little project to work out on the side. And also, speaking about Pal coming through for the flower forest, he's also come through as well for the bone meal. As of yet, I haven't found a skeleton spawner, and he has a very nice setup. So I was able to take a lot of the bone meal. Well, he offered some, and also free use to use the spawner as well, which I'll definitely, once I get this flower farm up and running, I'm definitely going to need a lot of bone meal. Oh, shut. This is just something work on the side. Clearing out all the flowers though, I was needing them for back at my spawn base anyway. So let's head back there. This portal actually is, I'll show you where it comes out. It's virtually in line with Pal has like a villager setup going at a get my words right, has like a villager breeder set up at a village itself. And of course the coords on the, what is it, the Z, was so close. I just went through his portal there. And this is now back into the main tunnels. Pal's base is down there, with the mesa biome off at an angle. And then this is the main spawn portal. Let's go through. Oh, feels like my voice is going a bit croaky here. It's been a bit of a long day, but still, I haven't done that much talking. Anyway, coming back to hopefully be my momental King of the Ladder building. I think, yeah, in the last video I'd shown me I'd completed the portal. And this is what I wanted all the flowers for. These are the flowers that I removed from the flower forest before I started bone mealing it. So I've got them going all the way around the outside. This is on coarse dirt, which you can collect from the mesa or you can make yourself with gravel and soil. And then that makes the coarse dirt. A few of the normal hidden jack-o'-lanterns with the leaves on top. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. And for the King of the Ladder itself, this should maybe give you a sign of what I've been doing. It's taken quite a number of hours and a lot of dark oak saplings. Dark oak saplings, if I can get my pronunciation right. So if we come down here, at the moment, I've actually covered up the void with the planks, just while I'm still working on the King of the Ladder. Like I said, not last episode, the episode before, this is heavily influenced off Packrat's current King of the Ladder that he's making on the season, I was going to say season 5. Yeah, season 5 of the Minecraft server, where he's busted through the bedrock to the void. So I've got these 2 spots that I've busted through, and I'm going to leave it as these 2 spots, as it takes forever. I will say though, it's quite, well, I find it anyway, especially when you got good gear on, quite a frightening sight to see void, especially in vanilla anyway. You know, if you ain't ever going to creative or any adventure maps, you quite often see void, but on a survival world, it's a little bit frightening. As I've been working down here, I've actually been taking off my good gear, just in case I happen to glitch or, you know, fall through. I don't want to have all my good gear on. I believe though, I'm sure I've seen somewhere there's an achievement. Actually, let's have a look. Achievements. I don't know if it's a real achievement. Is that it? Discover all biomes. I'm sure there was unless it was just a troll. It was one of I don't know if it was JL's or Pandas from the Zip crowd. He did a video of escaping the void, and it came up with a little achievement, and he did it through using a few glitches in boats and going into ghost mode, going into the void and then getting back out of again. It's something I might try with that, but maybe with ender pearls, take off my good gear. If I can maybe shoot the ender pearl off quick enough, and maybe might not die. Anyway, and I'm hoping this video maybe is looking a little bit better as well. Hopefully anyway, as YouTube now supports 60 FPS, 60 frames per second. And it seems to be the newest fad by people to suddenly upload all videos in 60 FPS. So I thought I might give it a go. Looking at the file size though, I don't think the way MP4s work, how I upload them, it's going to double the file size. But I think it's going to significantly increase it enough. And with my potato internet at 0.7 upload, I don't think it's maybe viable for me to do them all in 60 FPS. But I want to do this one and see how it goes. This week, in terms of videos, unfortunately, it's going to be another slow week for me. It's felt like these last 2 weeks have been quite slow for me. I've got a few things on during the day, which is the main time that I actually play. So I'm going to see what I can get done. I'm going to see if I can maybe record a few mini games. Maybe on the Play Minecraft server or Hypixel. Quite easy to record, and I want to get something up on my channel, and also to challenge for me to record something different. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here for... F5 again. Hello. I'm going to leave it here for today. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe if you want to. I'll see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye.